Boys, we got ourselves a setup with sub. I think going up first, playing that assassination instead. No sub this time. Your name is sub, but you're not playing sub. Like, what is going on? Ailwood is walking up. I think he's trying to do the honor duel thing. Yeah, not gonna happen. Ailwood, did you set up a port maybe? Oh no, Ailwood, no! Playing the Destrum. Gonna be Garrote in the opener. Sub is gonna get that full kidney shot rolling up. Gonna be a wall out of Ailwood a little bit early. And it looks like he does not go for the pet CC. Interesting. DFA for sub. Try to DFA to avoid some of the CC. Gonna be a horror effect. Mallet to follow. Does get a kick on the Chaos Bolt. Is Ailwood trying to trigger the kick. Not gonna happen. Tricking a little bit early. It looks like gonna be a Fury to sub immediately. With an referral to follow. Gonna get that immolate. Needs to get those Chaos Bolts up and running. The sub of the answer. Has a Cloak of Shadows though. No Chaos Bolts flying for Ailwood for now. Does he have any way out of this? Vanish coming in for sub to follow. Is going to get interrupted on the shadow. With a Garrote to follow. Sounds more for Ailwood. Looks like the Warlock did get completely dispatched from head to toe. And down he goes. So who's up next? Sub checking out one guy out already. I was hoping this guy will play sub, but what can you do about it? Who's up next, boys? We got ourselves Hoodie. We got ourselves Christina. Hoodie. Christina, please be out of cat form unless you guys are dueling. Appreciate ya. Please be out of cat form. Out of any form. And not a stealth unless you're dueling. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. T-Cake is up next. Are you not elf? I think he's a night elf. Garrote coming out is gonna get a pet stun opener onto sub. Gonna be the shortest stun ever. He's gonna follow up with his own strangulate into an abomination. Check it out of the kidney shot for sub. IBF to follow, just trying to take up all the damage. Sub is gonna get that evasion rolling, but does he have the evasion to deal with the pet? Smoke bomb getting dropped down a little bit late though. I think he tried to drop the smoke around the corner, but there was a grip out of T-Cake regardless. There's gonna be sub. Try to see if he can A with the pets, get a slow rolling. Blind on T-Cake, no way out of that situation. Let's try to see if he can kind of just get away from him. Hoodie! Hoodie! Christina! Lenoa, can you please tell him to get out of cat form, please? I appreciate that. Thank you. Back to the duel though with sub versus T-Cake. Dropping it. Ooh, very. What is that sludge? What is that thing? Wait, I'm stuck. Stuck in a wall. Okay, here we go. I'm stuck in a wall. What is that? T-Cake, I think you should get checked up. Your death and decay is a little bit of a different color, man. He's peeing black right now. That's gonna be able to strangulate onto sub. Yeah, that means T-Cake normally pees red, and that's actually normal. Peeing red. Oh, there it goes again. Like, that looks unhealthy. I feel like you should go for a doctor's checkup. That looks like tar. Sub is going to get a full kidney shot onto T-Cake, though. Big damage coming out as he has his Dark Pack rolling. Needs to get that AMS rolling immediately. DFA coming down. Going to be all nature damage. Actually going to absorb into that AMS proportion. And T-Cake getting quite a bit of health from this, though. Warlock Hellstone coming in handy. Does he get a grip on sub? Does he get a grip around the corner? Sub is going to be stuck with the pets. Actually, safety should get a proc. So that's his big defense to get a proc right now. As the pets are actually just tearing through that shield. Get a shot onto T-Cake right now. Does T-Cake have enough damage? Safety chicken for him though. Sub, does he have enough damage to get through that? Strangulate coming in, triggers out of it immediately. Does TK get enough damage or enough healing? He needs a transfusion rolling right now. Is going to be advantage out of sub. Does he have dots rolling though? A-bomb is around the corner of the sub. No, it looks like sub is actually clean of all dots altogether, and TK is out there with his big boy A-bomb, just kind of waiting out to get opened on by a rogue. Trinket available in just a bit. Garrote coming out a little bit early. Get a shot to fall and trying to make sure he can get that damage out in the beginning. And sub does get a cap out on a TK at the very beginning. Is it Defile talent? I know it is. I know it is. We just never see Defile. We usually see Frenzied Regen. Because I don't think he got to use that Defile really, did he? Gonna be double Garrote into Lenoa, not letting him cast it all into full kidney shot. It's gonna go, there you go. That pet is gonna go for Flint to win, dude. Beyblade. It's gonna get actually interrupted into Lenovo under spells. That's still gonna be decent damage on the fellow. Into a horror effect. Gotta get the Mally rolling. Actually, Lenovo trying to see if he can reflect the Mally into sub. Looks like it didn't work out. That's gonna be big demonic tyrant coming out. The sub out in the open. That pet is not gonna be able to get the damage, and that tyrant has to run so far. But looks like sub is putting himself out in the open with that tyrant. Trying to see if he can smoke bomb. The tyrant is still able to get damage in. The tyrant is actually getting quite a bit of damage out. It's actually dropping sub pretty low. We're forcing out a Cloak of Shadows while available for Lenovo if he has this full stun lock wombo combo. Trying to go for Shadow Fury, but it looks like sub did have his Cloak of Shadows at the very last tick before that Shadow Fury hit. Sadly there, right time, did get advantage to catch a reset. Lenoa needs to go for the eyes right now immediately if he can. Oh no, he's actually I thought he went for food for a second. But looks like he isn't gonna go for food. Is Hoodie? Thank you, boys. Appreciate that. The Noah versus Sub. Sub is gonna get that concoction rolling. Although Sub does send the stealth a lot. That's kind of boring to watch too. I'll be honest with that, chat. Oh boy, I'll be honest. Sun coming out onto Sub, gonna get a trinket. Kiddish out onto Lenoa. Sub is still fairly low in health, hovering kind of low. Can Lenoa somehow turn this around? Go, big DFA to dodge the horror effect, kicking on that fear. Sub actually avoiding OCC and has the evasion rolling for the Doomguard as well. In case he does go for the stun, fear does connect though. And Sub is going to get feared to Africa with a massive drain life rolling. Can Lenoa follow up some cooldowns off that? Does land a hand to go down onto Sub, and Sub is going to go for try for a reset. But he's going to shadow step to Lenoa. He knows as soon as he shadow steps, it's going to be stunned by the pet. Crisscross, applesauce, that's stun. That's going to be still full kidney sitting for Sub. He's still staying in the open though. And if Lenoa can maybe somehow get some damage, does get a drain life around the corner. A Sub does get a concoction rolling. Try to see if he can slow down the pets. Maybe catch himself a reset. Maybe this is where Lenoa could go for that AoE with a pet. Not going to happen. The Sub does catch it full. Lenoa, you might as well go snag the eyes, man. Lenoa, I think, could do a Sub has nothing right now. No trinket, no vanish for quite a bit of time. No cloak of shadows for a bit of time either. So if he does get the full tyrant damage in there, get a big popping off, that could be good. That could be really powerful. So I'll bring my Outlaw, Tony. More than welcome to my man. More than welcome to Garrod. Actually going to be a stun onto Subs. Garrod does get the tyrant. No, interrupted the tyrant last moment. Maladek's getting traded by both of these two. Will get a shot onto Lenoa. DFA to follow. I don't know if he needed to go for the DFA. Gonna be a cloak of shadows. Try to see if he can fear it. Not gonna happen. Maybe Lenoa can get that fear rolling. Does have a horror effect, I think, still available. That's gonna be vanished for Sub though. Does have Lenoa very low in health with a Vendetta rolling too. Gonna be a Garrod. Does get the Fell Lord to stun him for a second. Gonna be a kidney shot on Lenoa. Trickets out of it into a tyrant to fall. And maybe no. Kick interrupted by tyrant into a second stun onto Sub. And the Fell Lord does get the short stuns in there back to back. Anyway, gonna be fear onto Sub into a Fell Lord stun. Does get the tyrant. Does Lenoa have enough damage? Get the tyrant do something here. Blind onto Lenoa. Does get the Venom. But Sub actually took quite a bit of crit there from the tyrant. It took quite a bit of chunk of damage. Who did try to get in there, trying to end this rogue's whole career? Is it going to be able to? Does AoE him out a little bit? Sub probably has quite a bit of damage rolling up. Does have evasion though, so he maybe can do something. He's going to go for that re-stealth, maybe with a smoke bomb. Try to, yeah, there you go. You drop down smoke bomb, so then whoever the guy's attacking, you can't quite reach in, and you can re-stealth, sap, just boop him in the head. And he's out. Rogue guides for 8.2. I'll probably do one for 8.2 at this point, man. 815 has already been around here. I'm just gonna wait for 8.2 and make some guides then off, man. How does that sound, my man? Get a shout out to Hoodie right now as Sub is trying to get some big damage in there with an evasion rolling, pre-evasion a little bit. A Hoodie can actually go counter pressure this now as the evasion is down for a bit. Trying to get the blades rolling. Sub doesn't have a lot of health. Is gonna get a concoction rolling early. Use them often, use them early. Is going to try to shadow step past Hoodie, but Hoodie is trying to catch up. Can power shift past the slows. Is going to catch him with the Moonfire. Get a shot at the Hoodie right now. It's actually going to play the defensively. Shortest cheap shot, shortest kidney shot ever. And Sub still on the run. Can Hoodie somehow catch up? Looks like sprint for Sub is skipping him a little bit ahead of Hoodie. Is going to land that sap. And Sub now has a full Vendetta. Just waited out this Feral the whole time. He's gonna get a full Vendetta, kidney shot, wombo combo. Still gonna get the concoctions. Vendetta into a kidney shot, shortest kidney shot ever of his life. No evasion. Hoodie can still maybe get some damage. No wall available for Hoodie though. Is gonna get him out. A cloak shot of Sub is gonna go up in the air with a massive DFA, slam it down to Hoodie. Thorns a rub, but he's gonna not enough. Still has bleeds rolling on him. And Christina might be able to finish him off unless Sub has us here. Gonna be a Ray, Christina. Vanish for Sub. Does Sub maybe get a shadow step on Christina? I think he wanted to get a sap off Christina. Does he maybe get a sap? Stealthing up. Christina's still in combat. Does get a cheap shot though and keep on running. Keeps on running, man. Can he get around? Christina again trying to get those damage in there. Trying to get a setup. Sub is going to catch a restart at the last moment. Christina, get a sap up still. How did you land that sap? That was actually impressive. How was that a sap? Did Christina try to go for AoE and Sub was just out of reach? Was he around the corner when the AoE happened, so it's taking the line of sight? That was intense. And Sub is going to get that cheap shot opener, kidney shot off the bat. Going to get the full setup. Force the trinket out of Christina. Does Sub have a blind? They're going to go for the DFA, but that's going to be Thorns on Christina. And Sub is going to peel away. Forced out that trinket, blind onto the Feral. It is completely perfect opener, perfect setup. And Christina popping into stealth. AoE coming in for Sub. Going to get that Garrote in there. No bear for him. for Christina. That's going to be shortest stun ever. Evasion available for sub. Waiting out for the Vendetta for a little bit longer. Looks like he's just going to stick with Christina for a little bit. With that evasion, build up calm points. And as soon as Thorns come out, Christina's going to try to see if he can Skull Bash the sub. Can't quite catch up. Can't quite slow him down. Needs to Skull Bash and rake him as soon as he can just to land the slow. Vendetta available for sub. Gonna get the Cloak of Shadows rolling. Christina has nothing left. Maledict to fall. Does he get a full kitten shot here too? Smoke bomb coming in. Sub can kind of weaving out of there. Christina barely has any health. It's going to go for a Swift Man. Safety Chicken coming up right now. Corey's just kind of hanging out a little bit too close to us. Not really sure what's going on. Garou coming out. Big bite onto sub. Christina has nothing here though with a cheap shot to fall. And still can get a full stun. Cheap shot again. Trying to get the big DFA to finish off though. Doesn't get it. Wall coming out for Christina. Gets a stun onto sub. And he's actually going to run away. Got a bunch of dots rolling Christina as he's getting regrows back to back. Doesn't want to get a hit up. But it's going to be Maledict onto sub right now. Christina charges run. Cheap shot onto Christina. But the sub goes down. Christina turned it around in this rogue. He played him out like a fiddle. And he still got slammed down. Christina actually took out the sub, bro. God, this dude is a gladiator and everything. Christina turned it around on him. Oh my goodness, boys, this should tell you, always shoot for the goddamn stars, no matter what your opposition is. This rogue needs to give him honor duel. Need to give him honor duel. I picked up eyes. Let him reheal. Let Christina get a full reheal. All right, Christina, you got this. I believe in you. You just defeated what looked like the champ here who played you left and right, but Christina was cool, calm, collected, like a goddamn cucumber. Before they go in the kitchen and get sliced up in half. That didn't happen. Sub was there to slice up that cucumber. Not gonna happen. Oh, Kudo actually made the sub. Go put it up on Christina. Gonna be checking out Christina into a bash. Checking out Kudo into cheap shot. Back to back. Gonna be Wild Thorns for Christina. Kudo continue to do damage. Blind to fall. Actually breaking into a blind with an evasion right now. Rolling Mana coming out. I don't think Kudo into Christina. Trying to suppress whatever healing. Kudo just trying to collapse. Cloak Shadows coming in for that Thorns right now. Trying to shadow step under Christina. Staying on as best possible. Refreshing the Nabla and Christina getting that quick swift man at the end. Is job building comp points. Trying to get the bleeds under Kudo. Has about cooldowns, has incarnation going up in about 48 seconds. Coordinates continue to do damage. Mana coming out of Coordinate right now. That's going to go for cheap shot onto Christina. Trying to see if he can do anything right now off of this. Is going to be able to change the shape shots. Not going to happen. Same checking going on. Or Coordinate with swipes, and that's going to be Christina taken out. Coordinate just like that. Give him regrowth. Let them play. Let Christina play. Let Christina play. Let them play. Gonna open up with that rake in the opener, and Corey is just trying to get the grenades rolling. Christina needs to get the resource rolling. Try to see if he can kite Christina. Gonna be power shifting. Thorns are up and running. Gonna stun Christina midway. Gonna get the range damage in there. The eagles are flying, Gandalf. The eagles are flying. That's gonna be Aspect of the Eagle as well as Coordinator Assault into a freezing trap to reset Christina. So Corey can even get a couple manic bandages. Add that 62% dampening. Thinking ahead is going to throw lava grenade right at Christina. Christina is going to bail away. Has renewal up and running. No walls available for quite a while. Safety chicken rolling out right now. Might need that renewal early. Gonna get the renewal rolling. Needs to get the heals. Try to get the bleeds onto Corey. It might be a good idea just to kite him around. Mally coming out onto Christina, and they get locked out. Down the go. Sub went for a big old 1v4. And Christina shut him down, dude. He had that setup. Sub was the strongest player in Duertar during the whole Legion being undefeated. Was it really? Dude, that's cool. We got a celebrity. Yay. We got a celebrity with Sub. Pascal? Big group without him. Who? Sub? I want Sub to play. Zakati got a group. Alright, because Zakati rolling after this. Zakati next! 404, voice not found. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Goro will die 100%? Nah.